Love this. Good morning, everyone. It is Summer Boot Camp 2021. It is June 14th. This series goes through July 9th. We have Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning class here live on screen. And then we also have a Tuesday, Thursday evening class. So there's a few crazies here who are doing the whole thing. They're doing a combo, working out 5 days a week, and that's awesome. Wherever you are, honor what you've got going on. No need to compare to anyone else, because are your own superstar. All right. So my intention for this boot camp is that it's fun, it's informative for you, and that it's really strength building. Most of all, I want you guys to find out today where you are at on certain exercises and your ability to complete them. And then you'll start thinking about what is it that your goal is going to be for the next 4 weeks. Here's the thing. If you are brand new, there's no need to get all crazy and push really hard to get this big number. We don't want you getting hurt on the first day. It's more or less just stay with your body. Form is always first. Take it easy. And whatever number comes up, that's great. Now, those of you that have been working out for a while, sort of the same thing. You can push it, but don't get too crazy and don't slack so that your number gets really big at the end.
Right?
You know, I've been around the block. I know what happens on these things. All right. So we want to keep this a safe place to work on your health. And I love giving you the most up-to-date information. I'm always in some kind of certification or learning, or I'm trying to find out what the latest greatest thing is, especially for women and hormones and how we best work our body. And it's always the intervals. Push really, really, really intensely and then back off. That's what helps produce the HGH hormone, which is responsible for muscle building. Show us your muscles.
Oh,
She's got them now. Karen's got a few popping out now. They all do. We're just being shy. And it's good for fat burning for females, for female hormones. So pushing really hard and then backing off and taking a rest. Rest is good. All right. There are a lot of new people today, so I want to remind us of our safety. And that goes for everyone. And even if you've been here a while, it's important to remember that you need to listen to your body. My exercises that I give you are suggestions. And if you need to make a variation or a modification, you must take on that responsibility and do that. And I'm going to cheer you on the whole entire time. And if you need help finding a variation or a modification, always check with me after class before. You can watch on screen. There may be one that you can snag. So always do that to keep yourself safe. Slow down, focus on form. Form is always first. And then the third thing we're going to really work on this next 4 weeks is checking in with our self-talk. Like, how is it that we talk to ourselves? Are we encouraging? Are we using phrases like, come on, you got this. I know I can do this. You're doing great. Or are you more like, this sucks. You're terrible. You know, there's certain things, I don't even know what people say sometimes because I've been trained the other way, but I do hear where some of you are getting really hard and pushing in a way that's using like words that are really shaming.
I think some of it's comparison, Mechelle.
And comparison.
Like, how come I can't do that?
How come I can't do that? How come she's just got here and I've been working my ass off and I can't do it? Yeah, I think that's excellent, Karen. Excellent. The comparison. Let's all stay in our own lane. All right. Stay in our own lane. All right. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do a warm up, our breath work warm up. We're going to do a little bit of a dynamic warm up to get the juices flowing. And then we're going to start we're going to get our paper and pen. We're going to start writing down some of our stats and a little bit about what your goals are going to be. This is so critical to write it down. I know some of us are not journalers, but the science and research out that it shows that when you write something down, the percentage goes up like 70, 80% that you'll actually complete a task, a goal, if it's written down. So I'm gonna create space for you to write some stuff down. And then we'll take stats, and then we're gonna go out on our walk, and then that will be all. You'll log it in, and then we'll be together again on Wednesday to kind of see where we are. If you noticed, I know Lorraine had this question. I had this paper with all the stats, and Molly's modifying it. She's got to take my name off, and that way you have room to color in your own name. You don't need that right now. You can write it all ugly on a piece of paper, and then you can write it really pretty on your certification. So there you go, Lorraine. So don't worry, you'll be getting that attachment later. There was just so much to give you to start this one. It was overwhelming. All right, what we like to do is we like to pull in our entire team and feel like the energy of the group, and also a little well wish for everyone that's on our team rooting for us, and we're rooting for them. So as I call your name, just feel it in your heart, like receive all the love and care that we all have for you. And here we go. We have live here today, Jamie, Giselle, Leslie, good morning, Karen Huffines, Marianne,
Good morning.
Gail, and Melanie. That's our live crew, big live crew. And we have Sandra, Lorraine, Liz, Barbara, Kim Handy, Becky, Kara, Dovey, my mom. And then we have a huge group that's coming on Tuesday, Thursday night. So let's pull them in. It's Jody, Becky, Alyssa, Edna, Julie, Jessica, Karen, Tina, Dawn, Lisa. We have Mitzi, who's going to be doing back and forth, Crazy Town. And we have Carrie Phantom also doing that. We've got Barbara doing that, and Leslie and Melanie also. That's our combo team going all out. We have also in boot camp Molly, who will be back, Jenny Munoz, Tracy Holt, Lauren Kennedy is going to miss a little bit, most of it on vacation, but she is with us still, and Shayna. All right, lovely, huge group, lots of energy. Let's get started. Our breath work, we're going to start in child's pose today. So come right in, a nice yoga child's pose for you, Giselle. Giselle. All right, take your time coming into child's pose. If you're not sure what it is, you can see, you're going to come to your knees and then walk your hands out, rest your forehead on the earth. Yeah, and if you need to take your knees wide, that's fine. And then find your breath. You're going to take an inhale and then exhale, allow the hips to settle down. A nice big inhale and exhale. This child's pose is really important for your transition. So whatever you are doing this morning or after work, there's a little bit of time that it takes to allow your being to get ready for the workout. So take a couple more breaths. And let yourself, give yourself this transition. Slow down. All right, we're going to use the breath work. When you come up to tabletop, you're going to take an inhale, and then you're going to push back and exhale. Inhale, exhale. We're going to go back and forth 10 times. Really big, deep breath in, breath out. In and out through the nose or the mouth, your choice. We're just clearing space. How about 2 more? You may feel a little lightheaded. That's okay. And rest. You're going to come to your knees. Second round is coming up. If this is too hard on your knees to sit here, you'll come up. And if that's too much, you can even stand all the way, is fine. Our second breath work, you're going to inhale as the arms go up and exhale goalpost. In. In and out. Be a little forceful with your breath. You want a deep connection. Waking up the body. Pulling in oxygen to the cells. Really open up. We're going to be working our arms. How about 2 more? And then relax. Close your eyes. Feel the sensations. All right, our third and final breath is going to be dancing camel. So again, you can be on your knees. You can do it standing. It's fine. You're going to reach your right arm over to the left and just a little side stretch. If you're on your knees, your back hand will be on your heel. And then you're going to glide to the other side. Nice and gentle. You're going to inhale as you sweep. Exhale as you reach. Inhale, exhale. And then if you want, you can go a little deeper and then reach, reach. Your choice. We're here for about 10 seconds. Inhale, exhale. Side to side. This is really good to stretch the hip flexors. Dancing camel is a nice yoga opening stretch. Last one. And then come in, close your eyes and just breathe and notice all the sensations. Calm. We're going to come into tabletop as our entry into down dog. So lift the hips, tailbone up, your feet are about hips distance, and your knees are soft. Push down in the palms, push the chest towards your thighs, And hold here, in and out breath. Go ahead and find some movement in your down dog. You may want to pedal the feet. You may want to toggle between plank and down dog. You may want to circle your ankles or extend the legs up. Again, no comparing yourself. Of course, you can steal ideas from your neighbor, but don't worry about how you look compared to anyone else. This movement is just for you. Like shake, tick-tock the hips, whatever feels good. And then walk the feet forward to your hands. They can stay wide, bent knee, and just hang and forward fold. Relax the head. Good, and then bend the knees, roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Ooh. Shake it out. All right, we're getting ready for our dynamic warm-up. So we're gonna start with our feet together. Let me get my little phone in here. All right, so feet together. We're gonna bring our hands to prayer. We're gonna come into a squat in the center. Come up, take a step out to the side, squat, come back to center, and then the other side. Good, back to center. All right, so it's center, right, center, left, back to center. We're gonna do 2 squats in each section. So let's start back here. We're gonna do 2 in the center, step it out for 2, 2 back in the center, 2 back out to the side, and 2 right here. And we're gonna go to 3s. Are you ready? 3 in the center, 3 out to the side, back to the center for 3, and out to the side for 3, back to the center for 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Here we go for 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out to the side. 2, 3, 4. Back to center. 1, 2, 3, 4, and side. 2, 3, 4. Back to center. 2, 3, 4. Bring it up. Take a breath. We're on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to center. 2, 3, 4, 5. And heart rate's going up. Yes. 3,
Yes.
4, 5. Back to center. 2, 3, 4, 5. And rest. Hands behind your head. And we're going to do an ab crunch. So you're going to bring your elbows in, round, bend your knees, elbows to thighs, crunch, and then open up. Stay low and crunch. Inhale, open. Exhale, crunch. Slow. Round the spine. Contract the core. Crunch it in. Open. Crunch. Stay low. Bent knees. Looks good, Sandra. 3 more. Round. Last 2. Last 1. Woo! And come up. Shake it out. Feel warm?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, yeah, you okay, Melanie? All right, let's shake it out. A little bounce. A little dance. Yes. All right, little Qigong bounce with your feet about hips distance. It's a soft bend in the knee. Let the arms be loose. And then we're gonna start to bring our knees up for knee hugs. Here we go, right knee, left. Open the arms, bring it in. And then we're gonna tap the heels out in front. Get a little stretch in the hip, outside of the hip. Looks good, Kara. Kim, Barbara's got a high kick. Here we go, take it to the back. We're stretching these quads and hip flexors. If the arms are too confusing, keep them on your hips. It's all good. Otherwise, tap behind you.
It's easy, it's the in front.
All right, let's shake it out. Woo! All right, grab a sip of water. We're warm. And then find your little paper, pen, your journal. We are going to be doing our stats. The first one we're going to be doing is push-ups. So you're going to write down push-ups and then a little line. We're going to have room for the number. But what I want you to write down and have a minute or so to think about is, what is it? What is your why? Why are you here at boot camp? Why are you here? What is it that you're working towards? Why are you here? And what is it that you want? In between writing stuff, if you're like, I don't even know, you may need to do a few push-ups. So go ahead and come on your knees, maybe do just a few. Thinking about, why are you here? And then rest a little bit, write it down. What is your why? Do you have a why, Jamie?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't come easy. Like, it takes a while for it to come out. And that's why we're taking a little bit of time. So maybe a few push-ups on your knees. And then thinking about what it is. What's your why, Marianne? Do you know why you're doing this?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you want to share? Are you okay to share?
Yeah. We lost my mom to Alzheimer's. And
Yeah. Yeah, so for Mary Ann, she just lost her mom to Alzheimer's, and she's very, very inspired to keep her health in the best that it can be for her kids and grandkids. It's a huge motivator, and it's really powerful to know or to have a really good why. It helps on those days when you don't want to come. You'll start to remember at the deeper level of why you're here. All right, if you've been doing push-ups on your knees this whole time, you may want to come into a plank. Maybe just hold it, feet together, arms under the shoulders. We're not sagging the back, so check your body for that. Check your neighbor. Give them a thumbs up if they've got this nice solid position. If you don't have it, get yourself on screen. I'll give a shout out. Looks fantastic, Sandra. Becky, nice work. Lorraine, keep holding that plank. Nice, Barbara. Nice, Liz. Good, Mom. Good. Kim, Handy, and Kara, I know you guys are there. Keep holding that plank. Woo! Hold, hold, hold. You guys feel a little heat? Pull that belly in, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes. and then drop it down. Woo. All right, there are 2 numbers that you're going to get on your push-ups. The first one is how many can you do in plank? And some of you are like 0, like nothing. You can hear all the cackling back here. But everyone can at least come here or at least give it a try. So even if you hold that for 5 seconds before you drop to your knees, I want everyone to try 1 plank at least. Give it a try. And you may not go very far. Maybe you're going to plank and it's just going to go a little bit and then push up. And that's okay. Maybe it's just a little, right? Just a little. Whatever you can do. It may not go all the way. You don't have to. Just a little bit.
I know. And then Mechelle does it. I'm like,
Yeah. All right. Let's see your plank there, Melanie.
Oh, okay.
Ah, beautiful.
Good job, Jamie.
How about a push-up, Melanie? There you
I
go.
did 4.
Nice,
That's about as far
Marianne.
as I went. I did 4. Yeah,
All right, guys. So what will happen, we're getting ready to time ourselves. If you want to write down notes, today's date, and you kind of want to say, I can do 1 plank, I can hold the plank, I can go down about 10 degrees, make some kind of note logging in where you're at on a plank, full plank push-up. Maybe it's like, I hate this. This is dumb. That's where you are today. It's okay. It's all right, right? Right, Giselle? All right. So what's going to happen is you're going to do plank first, even if you just hold it for a second, and you're going to count how many do you do in plank. Maybe it's just 1. And then you're going to drop to your knees. And some of you have your booty out. So I want you to drop it down, walk your hands forward, booty down, and then you're going to knee push up. Okay? All right, try a couple of those. I'm going to look at form. Walk it forward a bit, Gail, if you can, and drop your hips down.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. How is it?
Looks good, Leslie. Looks really good. Good. Good, Giselle. 1. Good. That's it, Marianne. Good. All right, guys. How are you guys doing on screen? Is everyone clear? We've got plank. You'll do as many as you can in plank. And then you'll drop to your knees and do as many as you can on your knees. You're going to have to remember your number and then write it down. Is everybody ready? We're going to start.
Oh,
Oh, no, I got to get the timer. It's okay. It's okay if you do a few more.
We've just been warming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I was counting.
All right, it's time. We're going to get the timer started. And you're going to find out how many you can do in 1 minute.
both plank and.
Yes. You're going to go plank, do as many as you can, and then just drop to your knees. You only have 1 minute to do all of it. 1 minute. 1 minute. You rest as much as you need to today. All right. I want to see everyone up in plank for their starting position, whether you do 1 or 0. It doesn't matter. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. You got 1 minute. How many planks? Beautiful, Sandra. Till you can't do anymore, drop to your knees and then keep counting. Mom, it looks really good. That's it, Becky. Watch your head. Don't let the head dangle back and forth. Keep a straight line in your neck. And you guys have got to breathe. We are at the halfway point. 30 seconds down. Push it, Liz. You're strong. You've been working hard all year. That's it, guys. How are you guys doing? Rest as much as you need to, right? All right, we got 10 seconds left. How many more can you bust out? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Woo. Woo. And then go ahead and write down that number. You're going to write down a P for plank. Maybe you did 1, maybe you did 5, and then a K for your knees. And then how many did you do? Write it down. Anyone wanting to share? How'd you do, Jamie?
I did 3 plank and 19 on my knees.
3 plank, 19 knees. Melanie, how'd you do today?
I did 1 plank at 10% and 9 on my knees at 50%.
Awesome. She's got 1 and 9, and she's got her percent of how far she went down. Nice job, Melanie. Karen, how'd you do?
I did 4 planks and 25 knees, but I don't go down all the way either. I'd say I'm probably 50%.
Make sure you put the 50% so you
50%,
see.
okay.
So they're writing down that they did their plank, but they may have only gone down like 50%
Might be more
on both plank and knees. So write down lots of notes on your paper. It'll be helpful to see where your change is going. Anyone else willing to share, Leslie?
I did 2 planks
Uh-huh.
and 10 knees.
2 planks, 10 knees. Nice job. Anyone else?
Plank 0.
Plank 0.
Knees 6 if I count the barbell.
Awesome. She got plank 0 and knees 6. I love it. I love it. And you guys, this is just not to get disappointed or like, you know, whatever. We are just scientists writing down where we are. And remember, today's sort of an easy day. We're going to be working hard, and I'm going to make so that you get stronger and your numbers will change. All right. We just got to see where we are. You good? How'd you do?
Yes, good. I did 15 in 1.
15 and 1.
I'm done.
One plank
1 plank.
and 15 on your knees.
Nice.
Beautiful. Marianne?
I actually did 8 plank,
Yay,
10%.
Uh-huh.
10% though.
She did 8 plank at 10%
And then 16 on about 30% of my knees.
and 16 at about 30%.
And Friday, she told me she couldn't do a single plank.
Oh, she could do more planks than she thought she could. Right on, Liz. All right, guys. Oh, we're ready to move on. We need to get going on to our burpees. So burpees is our second challenge exercise. So this is really to test your cardio and actually your flexibility for those of you that are coming up and down. It takes a lot to come down and jump out, jump in, and then come up. Lots of flexibility. This may not happen for you on the burpee. Here is your variation. You can bring your hands down, walk it out, walk it in with wide legs, and stand up. So test that out. I want you to eat whatever burpee you're going to be doing. Test it out, play around. What is it you're going to do? Another variation is you just reach up and then you reach down. You reach up and down. This is your form of a burpee. Maybe. The real burpee is you're going to jump out, jump up, right here. All right, so find yours. Take a few minutes, do about 5 to 10. 5 to 10, and I got to see what you're doing. You can also do them on a chair, a fireplace. Looks good, Kim. And then while you're doing and playing around with what your burpee is going to look like, you want to write some notes. You want to write down what kind of burpee are you doing? I'm doing the walkout. I'm doing them on my bed. Right, Lorraine? Yes. I'm doing a full jump. Some of you might want to do a burpee and add the push-up in there. And that's fine too. Looks good. Do you know what you're doing there, Kara? Good. You're going to do the reach. Reach. Good. There you go, Becky, with the jump. Jump out with 2 legs. There you go. Good. Did everyone get theirs?
Oh, yeah.
Did you find one that's gonna work for you?
Like
Giselle?
Yes.
Giselle? I keep saying that.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
I know, right?
Giselle, like Mackenzie.
Good, Melanie, you got what you're doing? All right, you got it written down? And you guys are on the bench. All right. Is everyone on screen? They're pretty good. You guys are good about which one you're gonna do? All right. It is time. I'm gonna give you 1 minute here. You're gonna count and do as many as you can. Are you ready? Get set. 5, 4, 3, 2, begin. That's it. Out. Good. Halfway point, 30 seconds down. Keep going. You must be counting.
I know, first I was like, I
Count
can't.
it out. Count it out. Rest as much as you need to. Here we go. 10 seconds. Keep it going if you can. Last 5. Last 3, 2, and you're done. Walk it out. Catch your breath. Again, write down how many did you do in 1 minute? Did you forget to count?
Yeah, but I think I've got 9 or 10.
It's
Did you
fine.
forget to count?
No, I did. I got it.
Okay.
I hit my third one and I'm like, I'm on 3. Okay, count.
Some people forgot to count. So if that happened to you, that's okay. You're going to have to do it again at some point today and get that number written down. We want everyone getting numbers today. Good. How about on screen? Can you guys flash me? How many did you do, Liz? 10 and 3, 13? Woo! Nice. Kim Handy, how many did you do? 10, 5, 15. Nice. Kara, how'd you do? 10, 20, 30. 30 on the reaches. Beautiful. Write that down. Becky, what'd you get? 10, 25. 25. Nice. Good, Mom. How'd you do? Yep, she did. She's got it down. Good. I couldn't see your hands. Did you get?
Okay.
Barbara, how many did you get? 10? 5, 15. Beautiful. All right, guys. We're getting ready for our next exercise. It's a V-sit shoulder press. So come on down to your booty.
God darn it.
Dig our, I'll mute you, Mom. You're all good. We can't hear you now. All right, dig your heels in. You're about hips distance apart. We're gonna lift the chest and then grab your weights. Have your weights nearby if you're using them. You don't have to use weights. You can have no weights.
Thank you.
And what you're doing is you're lifting up tall and you're gonna shoulder press right here. As many shoulder presses as you can do. And then for some of you, you're going to lift the legs and balance and press with the lifted legs. All right, so the lots of options for V-sit shoulder press. All right, so booty in, hands ready. We're gonna count how many can you do. Actually, take it right down. What are you doing? Are your legs up, legs down? V-sit with the little line. That's why it's helpful to have the journal, because you don't want to have all this written stuff on your fancy certificate. We just want plain numbers, but we want to have descriptions so we can really feel where we are at this beginning. And remember, today is just sort of an odd day, right? We're just gathering information. I promise the work that we're going to be doing is intense. So don't get panicked like, oh no, what if she talks so much the whole time? It won't happen. It won't happen. All right, are you guys ready for V-sit shoulder
Ready or
press?
not.
All right, get yourself set up. We're gonna start in 5. Chest up, 4. Legs up if they're up, 3, 2, and begin. Go for it. That's beautiful, Lorraine. Nice, Sandra. Good, Kim. Mom, nice form, Mom. Nice, Kara. Go for it, Becky. Good, Liz. Barbara. Beautiful. Nice form. Breathe. Breathe. Look how strong you are. Look at that. Whoa. Yeah. Look on. Guys, rest as much as you need to. Breathe. We got 10 seconds. Love it when you rest. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and stop. Woo. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. And then what I want you to do is write down. Some of you were using 8 pounds, 5 pounds, 6 pounds. Write down the weight that you did, and maybe you used 0. And so write that down, because I have a feeling you're going to get stronger by the end.
Michelle, are these 5s or 6s?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna leave it down here.
I think they're 5s.
Let's see.
Write down your stats. Write down as many notes as you can.
I got you.
You may want to write down, what is your self-talk? Like, what did you think? Were you proud? Were you like, wow, I'm pretty good at this. I'm stronger than I thought. Or you want to maybe jot down and notice, what are those other thoughts you were thinking? It's kind of a good practice to write that down.
I can run, but some of the hard up and down, the jumping jack stuff.
All right, guys, we're getting ready for our flexibility test. All right, so on the flexibility, first one I want you to do is extend the legs out, and you're going to flex your toes, and I want you to lift your back up. So this is actually challenging for some people if they have tight hamstrings. They're actually going to round their back a little bit like this, because it's too tight on the hamstrings. So you may think you're straight right here, but you actually need to pull up. So check your neighbor and flex your feet.
Am I straight
Yes.
You're leaning back a little too far, Leslie.
there?
Yeah, some of us are leaning back here. That's not it. You want to be right up
Lean from your waist.
at a
Not
90
this
degree
way.
angle.
Now keep your head up.
Good. And then go ahead and reach forward for your toes. Or some of you may only reach your knees, your ankles. How far can you go with a flat back? Uh-huh.
Is mine still flat?
Yeah, and now some of you can fold down and round, but I want you to keep it flat.
My back's so
And then
flat.
you're gonna make a little
rounded.
diagram
know.
of how far do you go down,
Let's see you.
right? So make a little drawing, like a little L.
I feel like my back's still
Like, are you
straight.
flat
Yeah,
here
it is.
or up?
Yeah, about even.
Where are you at on
Get a
flexibility?
Sharpie and draw on your leg where you went to.
Right?
Yeah, so some of you have your hands right here on your shins. There you go, Becky. And then some are gonna reach down a little further.
What you guys do.
Yeah. All right, just checking where your flexibility is. The other one I want you to check, another one to check for flexibility is a forward fold. So you can stand up
Yes,
and then see,
same like this.
can you reach your knees,
Exactly.
your ankles, or can you get your
It's trying to
fingers to the ground or hands
Okay.
flat on the ground?
Oh, gracious.
All right, so test and see.
Exactly.
Are your fingers at your knees, your ankles, maybe reaching the ground or flat on the ground?
You want our feet together?
Yes, feet together, feet together. If you can, that's too intense. Take them apart, but just log it in eventually. Feet together.
Yeah, touch the ground.
There you go, Leslie. Ooh, look at that. Almost to the toes. You're about an inch from the toes.
I can
Alright.
just put the front of my
Good.
shoe
Giselle.
out.
Michelle, is my form okay?
Yes, your form is fine.
Wow,
On
you
this
look
one,
really
it's
good on
okay
that
to
one,
round your back
Okay, I can
and
touch
reach
my
down.
toes.
It's okay to round on this one.
How long do we stay there?
We're gonna hold the forward fold for 30 seconds. So come into position, get still, and begin. Relax your head. You may want to place the tip of the tongue behind the teeth at the roof of the mouth. Relax the head. Find a smooth breath in and out. We have 10 more seconds. Allow the body to relax deeper. And release. Bend the knees, roll it up nice and slow. Good. All right, shake out the wrists, the hands, the body, maybe the hips a little bit. All right, guys, so come on back down to the ground. We're gonna go into the last stat. So depending on how much time you have, if you've really got to get to work because it's 9:30, we're about 7 minutes away from that. So to go on a 1 mile walk, you may need to schedule that later tonight. And then find a course, whether it's 1 mile. Some people will be doing the 3 mile loop on across here. Some people will be doing a 2 mile, whatever. I want you to write down what is your loop, because you're going to do that same loop at the end. And you're going to find either 1 mile
Yeah, that's a
course
good
in your
time.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
There may be a high school that has a track that you can go around 4 times. You want to determine what is the course that you're going to do. Today, if you're here, I'm offering 2 courses. There's going to be a 1.2 mile, like a 1 mile course, or you're going to do the big loop as 3 miles. So I'll lay that out for you. If you want, you're going to, and you have time, do it this morning, do it right now and log it in. And then on your email, I want you to email me all your stats that you had. Then we come back on Wednesday, we are going to work it. We're going to start really developing the chest, the core, the legs, the cardio, the whole thing. Is everyone clear on their next little journey to go find their time for 1 mile or 2 miles or whatever? All right, so we're going to close out in a little meditation here. So on your booty,
No sit-ups.
no sit-ups.
No
It was the V-sit. You're going to sit down cross-legged, palms are going to face up. We're going to close right here with a meditation, and then you can go on your 1 mile run, walk, whatever it is. I want you to place the hands in your lap, ground your sit bones, and I want you to feel into your body your why. Like, why is this important for you to get stats? Why is it important for you to know where your strength is? And then I want you to visualize what would it feel like if you worked hard the next 4 weeks? What would your body feel like? What strength would be gained? What confidence? How would you carry yourself? How would your clothes fit? What does that feel like? Take a minute. This is really important to feel. Feel that leanness, feel that strength, feel the toning, feel the confidence, feel the happiness of having energy and health for your family, your grandkids, your kids. Like you're just on fire, you're lit up, you feel good. Your body is working optimally. It's a practice to feel what it is that you want, as if it's already happened. Take 2 more breaths. And when you're ready, on the next exhale, gently open the eyes. All right, guys. Prayer hands to heart. And bowing forward, namaste. If you have time, go get that 1 mile or log in your course and your time, and then be ready for Wednesday. We're gonna go for it hard on Wednesday. And have a great day. If you have questions, let me know. I can't wait to see your numbers and your stats. And if you guys have time, I'm gonna show you the course here. If you've got it off and you have a course at home, that's fine too.
We just need to, how long it's best to do 1 mile,
Yeah,
whether we walk it or.
whether you walk it or run it or combo it. Yeah,
We can walk, right?
you can walk it. Barbara, you have any questions? Lorraine, any questions? Liz, are you guys all good? Good. You good? Thumbs up if you're good. Nice, Lorraine. Good, Barbara. All right. Good, Mom. All right. Go get those stats. Go do that walk. No excuses, Mom. Go do it. Go do it. All right. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.